I've got great news for the map Reckoning for Black Ops 6 Zombies. The Aether Blades from Modern Warfare Zombies are back. This was one of the most powerful weapons back in the day, so it's nice to see it's making a return. I'm also going to show you an awesome Aether Blade glitch. The reason why this is so good is because it's an infinite weapon. You throw it, it comes right back to you, and it has a super fast cooldown. Every time you throw it, you can insta-kill 3 zombies at a time for any round. It levels up with the zombies and will always be an insta-kill. I'll show you the steps to get the Aether Blade, and they're actually really easy considering how OP this weapon is. First thing you have to do is open Pack-a-Punch. You want to follow the orange diamonds all the way to Pack-a-Punch. It's going to cost you 8,500 points to open all the doors to get inside there. Then you want to turn on the power and shoot the crystals, and that will free the Pack-a-Punch machine. Next step is to collect 3 paintings around the map, and you can only collect one at a time. You're collecting one and then placing it on a wall. There's one painting inside Pack-a-Punch over by the red teleporter in a corner, and I think you have to crouch to pick it up. Once you collect one of them, you want to head to the T1 director's office. This is over there by Juggernog, and there's going to be 3 empty spaces. Each painting will go on one of those. You'll get some essence for it, and then you can go pick up the next one. You'll find another painting in the spawn area where the red teleporter is and where you hit that red button for the Easter egg step. You just crouch and pick that up and then head back to that area and place it. This last painting is in the T2 Android assembly area, and I take the quantum elevator jump through the purple mushrooms and then out this jump to the other tower. Once you land there, you want to make a right and go upstairs, and this last painting is going to be turned backwards up against this pillar. Once you grab that, you want to head back to the director's area, place it on the wall, and the painting step will be complete, and you can move on to the RCXD step. You'll need to get an RCXD, and those are 1,000 from the workbench. And then you want to head to the Dark Entity Containment area where Stamina Up is. If you go to the lower area, you're going to see an opening in the fencing, and you need to drive the RCXD through there. But be careful that there's no zombies around you, because if there are, they will blow it up, and you gotta go get a new one. Drive the RCXD through there, and at the purple crystals, you want to blow up the RCXD, and then you're going to see a purple orb start to ascend. That's going to create a bunch of crystals on the outside, and you want to shoot all of them. It's going to give you loot, and it's also going to give you a legendary key. You want to pick that up. This next step does require you to have some special equipment. You need to have the new Mr. Peaks field upgrade. There's a new event going on right now, the 90s Action Heroes, and you need about 250,000 XP to unlock this field upgrade. The augments for this don't matter. You just have to have the field upgrade, and you go to the director's office upstairs from Juggernog and activate Mr. Peaks right in front of this painting behind the desk. The painting will fall, and it's going to reveal a safe, and this is what the legendary key is for. You're going to open it, it's going to spawn in some enemies. You need to kill all of those, and then you can pick up the Aether Blade. The Aether Blade will go into your lethal spot, and now you can just throw it unlimited. You'll be insta-killing 3 zombies every time for every throw. I'll show you how good it is against the bosses, but also in this safe is some really good intel. It's an audio recording, and it's a big piece of the puzzle as to what's going on in this storyline. Weaver was sent to go kill Richtofen, but he ended up killing Richtofen's son. Weaver was given orders, and we didn't really know a lot of the story, but this audio does give you some clues. I'll play it later on in the video. But first, I want to show you this Aether Blade glitch. There's a really good glitch that I showed in a previous video, and with the Aether Blade, it makes it so much better. So in the Mutant Research Lab, there's a walk-in glitch. You fall down inside the floor, and then it creates a nice pile-up across the room, and if you use Napalm Burst with certain augments, you can shoot 1 bullet into the zombies and kill the entire horde, and it chains really well. You can kill like 40 to 50 zombies with 1 bullet. Only downside to this is you have to leave all the doors in this area closed, and I went to try this glitch with the Aether Blade. The Aether Blade just does not reach that pile of zombies. Now, the Aether Blade was one of my favorite weapons from Modern Warfare Zombies, and I knew something about it, that it will kill zombies through a wall. And I knew that if you open the doors here in this area, the zombies would pile up on the other side of the wall, and you couldn't kill them, but now you can with the Aether Blade. I'll show you how that works and the gear I'm using to absolutely fly through rounds, but first I want to show you how good the Aether Blade is against this boss. With this floor glitch, you can freeze the boss, so I wanted to test the Aether Blade on him, and unfortunately it's not that great. You can kill him with it, but it's going to take a long time, and it just barely chips away at him. I was even getting critical hits on his shoulder pads, and it just wasn't really doing anything. So yeah, I wouldn't be using the Ether Blades on him. However, it's very good on the Doppelgast. So right here, I'm opening the doors, hoping that my theory works, and I'm getting into the glitch. And yes, it is absolutely perfect. The zombies are piling up on the other side of the door, but they're also still piling up across the room. So the strategy I was doing was putting a few bullets into the zombies across the room until they set on fire, and then they just die off on their own with that chain reaction. Then if you spin around, you can see all the zombies piling up on the other side of the wall, and if you throw the Ether Blade, you will kill 3 at a time, like the wall is not even there. It's definitely nice to have depth perception. You can see what's on the other side of the wall, but yeah, the wall does nothing to the Ether Blade, and the Ether Blade will insta-kill zombies forever. The Doppelgast and the big boss will pile up on the other side of the wall, and the Doppelgast are super easy to kill with the Ether Blades. The big guy, again, like you saw, not so much. Good news is that the big boss does not keep the round from changing, so he could be piled up on the other side of the wall, and you kill all the zombies, the round will change, but the Doppelgast do hold rounds. Also, when you are spinning back and forth to kill the 2 different hordes, you can move away from the wall and you might fall, so keep repositioning yourself. Also, the Frost Blast works very well in this position. You are going to reach the zombies on the other side of the wall, so in addition to the Ether Blades, you also have the Frost Blast. I think the Mr. Peak's field upgrade might work pretty good too. The one that does the dance party, you activate him and he'll just make all the zombies dance and then kill them after. For the special robot rounds, they will pile up on the other side of the wall. Some of them will be on the outside of the map, but most of them will go to the other side of the wall, and you can kill them with the Ether Blade. One thing to know about this glitch is that you can kill all the zombies, but on every round it seems to leave 1 zombie outside the map. Now that can be good because you can go run around and do stuff. And if you don't want to leave this position, you can use decoys to draw that zombie out to kill it. One thing to know is that you do not want to throw decoys in the middle of a round or monkey bombs, because it will pull those zombies out of their spawns, and then they will be able to target and see you, and they will throw 1,000 pieces of meat at you in a second and you will be dead. So if you're getting into this glitch, make sure there are no zombies in the room, or it's like during a round change, or you only have like 1 or 2 zombies left. You cannot get in this glitch in the middle of a round. You don't need really good gear to be able to go to high rounds, but you do need good gear to deal with the big boss, because you might have a situation where you have one of these big bosses stuck behind the wall and 1 zombie left on the map, and you have no decoys or monkey bomb to attract that zombie out to kill him. Then yeah, you're gonna have to jump out and deal with him. It's really hard to get back in the glitch if that door is open and he is loose on the map, so you pretty much gotta kill him at that point. And for the augments for the napalm ammo mod, to make it supercharged, you want firebomb. Burned enemies explode on death, spreading the fire to nearby enemies, and then incendiary. Each damage tick has a small chance to spread to a nearby enemy. That combo makes that fire chain like crazy. This is extremely fun, very OP. I'm very happy to have these Ether Blades back. Now I'll play the audio log from what was inside the safe, and if you guys have been following the intel and the storyline like I have, this has been like the biggest cliffhanger. Like, we've been wanting to know who sent Weaver to go kill Richtofen and what was going on with the kid. So Richtofen's son was not supposed to be in there, and they did not want to kill his son. He was just collateral damage, but I'll let you guys listen.
Secure connection established.
X-ray 1 standing by for instructions.
Weaver, what I'm about to tell you is sensitive, compartmented information for your ears only.
Copy.
Do not speak about this to any company assets. You are off the grid until the deed is done. Understood?
I said copy.
Target is at a safe house maintained by the BND in Bremen. Coordinates are waiting at your usual dead drop. Target is accompanied by a young male child. I've arranged for him to be away with his mother during your operational window.
Yeah, good.
Approach under cover of darkness, eliminate the target, torch the place. Simple as that.
Any intel I need to retrieve?
Negative. Make the hit, light the fire. Do not search the premises. Am I clear?
Fine. I'll make it quick. Is this you, Maxis? Because this cloak and dagger bit is not your usual mode of operations.
Terminating. Secure connection.